Yo, what's up everyone? How's everybody doing today? Whoop. What is that? Lighting might not be the best today at that time of the day. Sucks a little bit. Don't be shy, say hi. We are live. Still figuring out stuff. Brief. I'll be with you shortly. All right, here we go. How's the audio? Doesn't seem too bad. Hey, Mokona, welcome to the stream. Hi, thanks for being here. Joaho, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. How about you? Helly, welcome to the stream. Cody's here. Welcome to the stream. I am doing great. Thanks for asking, y'all. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you guys are doing great as well. It's Nintendo Direct Day today, and we're early. It should be cool. 9 a.m. Eastern Time is when it starts, so it's going to be in like an hour and 10 minutes or so. I'm a little early. I'm like 10 minutes ahead of when I said I was going to start. I had some free time, and that doesn't happen as often anymore, sadly, so I figured why not hop in and chat with y'all while we have some time. Is the audio good? Is the music too loud? Background music? Or are we good? I have my little morning coffee in hand, and we're ready to go. Let's talk expectations. Let's wait a little bit while people are jumping in, but yeah. It's mixed for you, Cody. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That sucks. Hope it gets better for you. It happens. Happens to all of us. Audio is good. Awesome, Makona. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so I shared it there. That's good. Let's start with audio is good as well, Cody. Thank you so much. Awesome. Let's start with the tweet itself. So they said join us for Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, roughly 25 minutes of information on upcoming Switch 2 and Switch games from our publishing partners. Awesome. So more or less 25 minutes. It is a partner showcase. In Ace Attorney 7 we trust. Hey, Mukona? For once, there's a chance. There's a good chance. That is like right there. Like top of the list. Things that I would like to see today. But yeah, if you guys, we're 20 people here for now, so let's just chat. Let's just talk about what we expect or what we would like to see. Let's start with what Makona said. So for me, in terms of Capcom, anything that they show is a waste if it's not Ace Attorneys. If it's not Ace Attorney 7. I am a huge Ace Attorney fan. That's like number one Capcom franchise by far for me. So obviously that would be awesome. I think when it comes to Capcom, there is like lots of possibilities for ports. Like obviously when it comes to Ace Attorney, we have everything. So everything's playable on modern platforms, fully multi-plat. Like good job, Capcom. But they can port some of the games that we missed out on with the Switch, like the Resident Evil remakes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, all of these, you know. Sorry about the noise. You're full on the actual expectations mode. Yes, sir. Love to see it. How far back do you think ATLUS is on Persona 6 up until release? 1 year, 2 year? P6 at this point, it's confusing. My bet right now is we're gonna see Persona 4 Revival early 2027. So I'm thinking mid/late 2026 P6 drops. That's where I'm at. We can no, let's wait for a little more people before we get into the ATLUS predictions and stuff. But if you guys have any predictions that aren't like ATLUS, let's talk about them right now. Only game not ported is the Phoenix Wright. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Makona, and that's a good game, like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton. It's certainly not one of the best. No, it's not one of the best games, that's for sure. But it's really good. It's still really solid, in my opinion. I liked it a lot. I don't know if they're gonna port that one though. I think Nintendo published it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. I have it. Yep. That one is Nintendo published. Obviously, that's a collaboration between Capcom and Level 5. Not too sure how hard it would be to bring this game back. It's kind of niche too. Like, if I recall correctly, the physical version, pretty expensive. Let me check. Professor Layton versus Phoenix, right? Oh yeah. So the US complete in box US copy goes for 104 USD. Very expensive. Definitely one of the most expensive 3DS game. At some point it was 130 loose though, so it kind of dropped a little bit. Big thing. Big game. 7H1 said 10-year gap is crazy for P6, I assume. Yes, it really is crazy, especially since the reason P5 took so long was apparently HD development. Not too sure what's going on here. Silk Song, I don't know. Cody says, same as always, absolutely nothing. If I get a game that announced and I like, I'm hyped. Yep, that is the way to go into these shows, Cody. That is the way to go into them. That way you're not disappointed. I'm having fun, obviously, with expectations and stuff, and it's fun to get excited for stuff, but to make sure you're not disappointed, that's the best way to look at it. Good morning, Gambro. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I liked it as well, Makona. I think it's really good. I think the mix of the hybrid of gameplay, Layton versus Phoenix, right? Like, to have both of them collaborating in a game, the chemistry between the cast of characters on both sides, really cool. I liked it a lot. Like the setting and stuff with the witches, and very unique. I liked it a lot. Highly recommend it. Okay, so here's the thing. Persona 6 here, featuring Dante, says, predicting a lot of key cards from this partner showcase, unfortunately. Absolutely. That is a big bummer. I think today we're gonna see how Atlus and Sega are going to handle this thing going forward. Sonic Crossroads or Crossworlds, I always fuck up this name, but the upcoming Sonic racing game, they have a physical on cartridge. It's releasing later than the real game, which leads me to believe that initially they were planning to do a key card, because we saw that in ads, and now we have the confirmation on the official Sega website that Sonic is getting a real physical version on Switch too. So that is very, very good news. That is very good news. It's kind of leading me to believe that the physical for this game, it's releasing later because they kind of changed their mind and they're doing a physical. That's what I want to believe. So if Sega's on board, that is extremely good news. If Sega switches their way of doing things, because right now, everything that they put on Switch, Puyo Puyo, Raido, Yakuza 0, it's all game key cards. Sonic, what is it? Sonic Generations things, that is also a key card. So, but I do think we're going to see a lot of key card stuff, you know, because certain companies that are like well known for not necessarily carrying or like doing like additional downloads for the releases, codes, and boxing, like a Capcom, for example. I wouldn't be shocked if they have just game key for everything at this point. 1 second. And game key cards are a big bummer, so I really hope some devs change their ways. Obviously, that would be cool. I want to support physical games. Like the Sonic racing game, I do the Sonic racing games. I buy them every now and then when they're cheap. I played the first one that released on PlayStation 3. I liked it a lot. Replayed some of that last year and I liked it. So I would have got it at some point, but definitely not like a day one thing or anything. It would be like when it's on sale. When Sega announced that it's a real physical, I tweeted at them and I was like, this is a day one thing for me. I'm going to show y'all that I want a real physical on this platform from you guys. So let's support releases that we want to get. If you buy into game key cards, I'm not going to blame you. I did buy Yakuza 0. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite or anything. I still think it's better than no physical, but I really wish it was indeed a physical. So yeah. Hey, shouts to Nick for the super chat. Thank you so much for the support, Nick. It is a big help. I definitely need the support at the moment. It's been a little A little rough to focus on YouTube, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. If P4 Revival comes out before P6, it makes me wonder if there will be some fundamental changes in the gameplay loops of P6. Knock out the remakes in the current gameplay style, and then P6 changes happen. At this point, you gotta wonder, Nick, what's going on with P6. I think that is a definite possibility, what you're sharing right now. Definitely possible. At this point, I still think we're gonna see P6 before P4, and heck, let's transition into that. I wanted to talk about that next, so if you'll allow me, I think there's a chance we see Revival today. If you remember, well, let me explain what's going on with Switch 2 and third parties first, since there's like, oh yeah, there's 50 people watching right now. Let's jump into that. But once again, Nick, thank you so much for the support, and thank you all so much for being here with me today. So, Revival, well, third parties on Switch 2. As you guys know, April 4th, I think, was the Switch 2 Direct. Bunch of third parties announced stuff. And then once that was over, we stopped seeing new announcements for any type of Switch 2 game from third parties, except if they were getting a Switch 1 version. Think of a Dragon Quest 1+2. That is confirmed for Switch 2. Because it's getting a Switch version. But we don't have, let's say, an Expedition 33 announcing that it's porting the game to Switch 2. Because obviously, if that game releases on Switch 2, there will not be a Switch 1 version. So, there's some sort of, I think, embargo on Switch 2 versions being announced for this specific Direct. And that's what some of the leakers, like Nick the Hate, for example, I listened to his last podcast. He's the guy who predicted today's Direct. He said 2 weeks ago, there's going to be a Direct in July. Here it is. He's the one who predicted the release date for the release date of the trailer announcement for Switch 2. He predicted that like on the Direct, directly that day. That's when it's gonna happen, you know. And he basically said that just a little bit of partners were sent dev kits for Nintendo, and they are not allowed to share their projects. It's gonna be in that specific Direct. So I think once that Direct is over, now we're gonna see announcement of Switch 2 games on socials and in shows like Gamescom or the Summer Games Fest, which is why we saw nothing on there. So when you take that into consideration, it gets interesting. I did want to talk here. The reason why I'm talking about this is Revival. In the Xbox Game Showcase during Summer Games Fest, Persona 4 Revival was announced. Xbox, PlayStation, PC. No Switch version, no Switch 2 version. I fully expect it to get a Switch 2 version, and the one prediction that I have for today is a Persona 3 Reload port to Switch 2. A great way to end the reveal of Persona 3 Reload is, hey, by the way, we have Persona 4 Revival announced. It's not dated yet, but you guys are getting it as well. So I think that's possible that we see that today. I think it's definitely possible. Yo, Beer63, welcome. You just joined the community as a Minotaur. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Beer63. I'm going to add you to my end screen as quickly as possible. Really appreciate the support. Make sure you click that notification bell to receive some of my videos early in the community page. But really, thank you so much for the support. So all of that to say, today when it comes to ATLUS, there's good potential. Yeah, fuck it. Let's say it. It's what, 8 a.m.? Yeah, let's say it. I expect ATLUS to show up today. I fully expect ATLUS to show up today. Stroger is asking that specific question I was about to get to. No Metaphor. I think it's really possible we see Metaphor today. Rumors are pointing at both Metaphor and Reload. So sorry, I'm trying to fix the lighting. It's ass at this time of the day. So I'm trying to figure out, are we going to get Reload? Are we going to get Metaphor? Are we going to get both? I think my theory about like Reload and then they confirm that Revival's coming as well. I think that's possible. And remember, Metaphor is a November game. Metaphor isn't a year old. Reload is. So, and Reload's been in development since 2019. So, yeah. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, Spear63. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys can support like you're doing, it means the world to me, but you really don't have to. You said you're typically there. That is more than enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, green on blues. The Sega doesn't need limited run games. I hate to see it. Obviously, at least limited run games is doing real physicals. Like, I bought freaking Yakuza Kiwami through them, and I got that a few weeks ago, and that was that was purchased what, 10 months ago or something. Same thing, I bought the Valkyria Chronicles remastered for Switch, Sega game. They should publish this crap. Persona 4 Golden right there. You can see them on my shelves. Ooh, right there. P4G, P3P. Come on. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Let me keep up with the chat, you know. No Met, yeah, so yeah, Metaphor, possibly. I'm really curious about what they do for game key cards. Best case scenario for Reload would be it's a 64 gigabytes card, so no additional downloads. The full game is on there. The DLC, the episode I just is on there. No additional download. Everything's on there, and it's 60. Gang, that would be awesome. JP says, I don't believe Atlus is showing up. Keep your expectations in check. It's totally fine. Hope you're doing great today, Mike. I am doing great. I hope you're doing great as well, mate. Thank you. Do you think Reload will be Switch 1 and 2 or just Switch 2? At this point, I think just Switch 2. If they wanted to put it on Switch 1, it would be there already. That's just my opinion. So, yeah. Atlus will probably only show up here with mainly Metaphor, probably getting more exposition. You're totally right, Joe. You're totally right. I definitely think Metaphor is possible as well. Could you imagine if they actually do a P3 Reload portable for for Switch exclusive with FMC? The community would. I am not ready for how people would react to that. Yeah, but definitely, I definitely don't think that's likely at all. Again, the whole thing with FMC is they have to redo every single cutscene. They have to redo everything to add her in. And they explained on multiple occasions that they didn't feel it was right, or they didn't feel it was worth the effort, you know? But that would be funny, that's for sure. Yeah, I have a few Sega games from LRG. I just expect them to release Yakuza 0 usually on other platforms. Yeah, it's definitely possible that Sega goes the physical route with LRG. It's possible. It would be a kick in the nuts. That's for sure. Hey, Demigro, welcome to the stream, mate. It's been a while. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Any predictions? What would you guys like to see? Like, we talked, obviously, about Atlus. What else is possible for Atlus? I think that's enough, right? Persona 3 Reload, Metaphor, ReFantazio, P4 Revival. Those are, like, the 3 games that could show up. Soul Hackers 2, I did say, is also possible. I think it's too late for that game, so I don't think it's as likely as the other ones. And even Revival, I think if it shows up today, it's probably going to be the same teaser trailer, not a new one. If it is a new one, let's go, man. I want to see a little more because, again, with the first teaser trailer was a little underwhelming, so that would be cool. But I don't expect to see more of it, you know? Just a random, welcome to the stream. Dragovis, welcome to the stream. Zenrai, welcome to the stream. Fate Extra Record gets a release date. Yeah, I think there's potential for, let me fix that. I think there's potential for us to get a lot of release dates for announced games, like Elden Ring. That's probably a show opener. Silk Song, maybe. Yeah. Reload and Revival confirmation. It's possible that we get, just during the Direct, Reload, trailer, release date, pre-order info, everything. And then on Twitter, they just say, hey, Revival's coming to Nintendo Switch 2. I can see that happen. Oh, Anmol, good point. If Revival is here, it means Reload's here as well. That's my prediction. Like, they could transition from the announcement of, hey, Reload is releasing September, blah, blah, blah. And then, hey, just know that the game that we announced a few months ago is also coming to Switch 2. That's my prediction for Revival. I don't see a world where they would reveal Revival and not Reload. I agree. Yeah, new Golden Sun would be awesome, but that would be during a real Nintendo Direct. Chrono Trigger, that would be awesome. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, that is also going to get a date today, for sure. Vengeance Switch 2 patch would be awesome. Not an addition, just patch it. Just update it. Certain companies are doing it, so do it. Fall Guys did it a few days ago. Hoping for Reload, I think it's definitely possible. Oh yeah, Stroger, that's a good point. Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and P5 Royal were all announced for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And then a few weeks, I think it was 2 weeks after, those were also announced for Switch in a separate Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. A lot of ATLUS games are revealed during Partner Showcases. Raito was, SMT5... Not Vengeance, SMT5 was re-revealed in a Partner Showcase. Nocturne HD was. I think Etron Odyssey was a regular one. Catrin Full Body. Like, a lot of these games are getting revealed during Nintendo Directs. Freaking Etron Odyssey, the next one. That's possible to show up today. That would be sick. I would be excited to see that. New Etron. The Dark Souls 3 remaster? Dark Souls 2 and 3? I'm not sure about 2 since you said 3. But yeah. Hi-Fi Rush? Hi-Fi Rush is a possibility. If it was still under Microsoft, I think there would be a very good chance for us to see it today. I think we're going to see Microsoft titles. Best case scenario for me would be Forza Horizon on Switch 2. That would go hard, man. That would be a cop for me, that's for sure. That's for sure. Big car guy here, and Forza Horizon's great. I still play Gran Turismo every now and then. But I would love to have a way to play Forza portably. Yeah, the thing is, we're not going to see first party stuff, JP, unfortunately. That would have been great, though. That would have been great. Hey, there's rumors for Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't specifically care for it, but it's possible. Oh, P5X is interesting. I think P5X, it's too early. If you guys are looking forward to playing Persona 5 Phantom X on consoles, I made a video talking about that. That is confirmed to be coming to consoles, but they said P5X console ports development would start once the English version of the game's out. That came out a month ago, so I think it's a little too early. But man, I would love that because I'm playing the game mostly on my phone. I never thought I would say that, but I really am not a PC gamer. I don't like to play on my desk. I like to play portably, so I'm playing it on my phone. But I don't know if any of y'all is also playing on your phone. I have a Google Pixel 7. It's lagging a little bit. On my PC ran totally fine, but on my phone it's lagging. I'm getting huge frame drops every now and then. It's not an old phone too. It's like 2 years and a half or something. I'm aware it's not current gen, but if anyone has like a Pixel 8 or 9 and can tell me how it runs on there, that would be great because it's kind of struggling. GTA's, oh my god. You know what would be cool? Square Enix getting the stick out of their ass and doing native versions of Kingdom Hearts on Switch 2. That would be awesome. It runs at like 120 frames on Steam Deck or something. Breath of Fire 1 and 4 remastered. Let's go. I need to play these games, so that would be cool. Now that you mentioned Catherine, perhaps a newish IP that is a bit out of left field. Count me the fuck in. Oh, and your name dropping Trauma Center. Let's go. Second time that I'm seeing. I saw Liam, friend of the channel on Twitter, sharing some Trauma Center love earlier, so... Wonder if Sega games like Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage are going to show up here. Please, God, that is long overdue. Sega, it's possible today, man. It's really possible. Jet Set, Crazy Taxi, let's get it. Another IP. I am putting, you guys, it's dangerous. I am putting so much into... Let me show y'all. 1 second. Sega... Revival. Let's just do that. Sega Revival. Is that gonna work? Trailer. Okay, yeah, here it is. It was revealed at the Game Awards 2023. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Here it is. Okay? You guys can still hear me. You can see me. Yeah, you can. The trailer, they announced Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Crazy Taxi. But I'm putting so much into this and more. If you guys have not seen the video that I made last week, I'm very proud of that one. Did Sega give up on Japanese role-playing games or just role-playing games in general? And I'm talking about Sakura Tyson, I'm talking about Skies of Arcadia, I'm talking about Phantasy Star, the single-player games. I am talking about hardcore Sega developed, in-house developed games and what's going on with these. I hope that and more means one of these IPs or some of them. Please, God. Please, God. So I'm really hoping that it's possible, but even the IPs that are confirmed, I am excited for. So okay, let me bring up my chat again. So yes, I hope we see that, David. Central, welcome to the stream. So P5X was lagging on tab S8. Yeah, it runs weird on every phone. Okay, well that explains it. Kingdom Hearts collection on Switch 2 would be nice. Oh, 7H1 says I have a Pixel 8 Pro and it ran. Didn't have much oh yeah, the battery, bro. I'm not even, I fucked up my stream. 1 second. I am not even going to, okay, here it is. I'm not even going to bother changing my phone then, but it's the battery life on it is really ass. It really is. Okay, now it's fixed. Sorry, guys. Trauma Center would be awesome. KG Square Enix is can I say that? I was about to say Square Enix is so ass dot right now. Like they're not. I'm not that excited for their stuff anymore. I have not even played Rebirth anymore. I want to be excited for Square Enix again, and they're doing their multi-platform initiative right now, so hopefully we see something cool. Skyrim port, come on. I wonder if we'll see a Bethesda port though, Doom the Dark Age or Starfield or something. That would be cool. New Yokai Watch, Lufia series remastered, yes sir. Ninja Gaiden 4 on Switch 2, that's possible. Hey JCat, Jody, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for showing up. Hope you're doing great as well. Skies of Arcadia on Switch would be crazy. Don't get me started. I mean, Skies of Arcadia is such... It's a game that would benefit so much. It would benefit so much from a remaster. Like, make it faster. Give it a good map. Put icons on that map. Make it HD. Give it a good English dub. This game is so good. I am playing it right now with a GameCube controller on original hardware. Fire. It's fire. Such a good game. I want to play Jet Set. Me too. I want to play that. Sakura Wars reboot on Switch 2. That would be awesome. Not too sure when they're going to do it. Alan is spitting. It's time for Ace Attorney 7. Yes, sir. Tell him. Tell him. Hey, that is one of the reveals that would make me pop off the most today. An Ace Attorney 7 reveal. Let's freaking get it. Square Enix's ass. Yo, David is spitting. I mean, right now, like, you don't show up on... I don't mean to sound like a hater, but who cares about a Bravely Default HD version on Switch 2? On a game key card? Not a bad game. I played Bravely Default, and it's fine. The final section of the game is straight garbage, but everything else, it's fine. It's not like the soundtrack's fire. Some of the gameplay is really cool, but it's not that great. Yeah. Nick, yeah, It is indeed a wild take. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yep. It is a wild take. Rebirth did really well. Well, it did well critically. I'm not too sure sales-wise. FF16, don't care for it. Some of the remakes are good. The Dragon Quest remakes and stuff, I'll give him that. Dragon Quest 12, very excited for that to show up. But the Star Ocean thing, they do, that's the thing. They do a lot of good. They do a lot of crap as well. They're not ass. Even though Jody's saying that I'm spitting. They're doing a lot of ass. Let's just say that. They're not ass, but they are doing a lot of ass. Don't clip this. Scars of Arcadia on the GameCube NSO app. That is a definite possibility, Alma. And you know what? That would be cool. That would be good enough. Hey, Crisis Rats here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the support, Crisis Rat. Hope you're doing good. Hoping for some interesting announcements. That's for sure. And we are going to get some interesting announcements. We're going to get... We should do like a bingo card thing. Bingo card. Everything that's possible. Let's do like a few things. Ace Attorney 7. That is good. Give me... For Sega, show me Jet Set or Crazy Taxi. For ATLUS, Reload, Complete, Physical, on cart with DLC and everything. Metaphor, ReFantazio port. That's a lot. Persona 4 Revival confirmation. Might see Metal Gear, right? That's possible from Konami. I think that's possible. Baiten Kaitos. Baiten Kaitos got the remaster on Switch. Yeah. I need to play these games, by the way. The ending of Bravely Default. Yeah, you're right, Alma. It's really bad. It reminds me of the ending in Monarch, which most of y'all probably didn't play, but Monarch was like a free-to-use game made by some of the devs that worked on SMT-If. Oh my god. The whole game I thought was really cool. There's obvious issues, like some of the puzzles are extremely hard. Like a few content creators we were chatting when reviewing that game early before launch, and we're like, what the hell are we supposed to do? And all our minds together couldn't figure it out. So weird game, but the ending is similar. You have to redo the same thing every now and then. It's a bummer. 1 second. Square needs to drop the FF9 remake. Yep. I appreciate the kind words, Jody. You have a good time watching the show. Hoping for a good show. And I appreciate the kind words for my video. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked that one out, I would appreciate it. I think I did a good job with this one. Yo, Max is here. Welcome, Max. Yeah, it's weird that they didn't do a real direct. I was definitely expecting a regular direct. They have to date like Kirby, Metroid. The Drag X Drive, is that dated? The Hyrule Warriors thing, that has to be dated as well. Not too sure what they're doing. It's probably going to be like Twitter announcements, or there's going to be another direct in September. Persona game Switch 2 port enhancements. Yes, sir. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth ports. Oh, Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth ports. Very possible, I think. Yep. Or they do a collection of the Brawler Yakuza games. That's possible as well. Did I play Tactica yet? I played it and finished it. I think it's the weakest from all the spin-offs. What's your opinion? JP. Yeah, allergies. Sorry. JP, I like Tactica a lot. It has flaws, right? I think maybe a little more effort and budget would have helped when it comes to like the discussion between characters, like in between battles, what's going on. But I strongly prefer the gameplay and combat in Tactica versus every other spin-off. So I liked it a lot. A little controversial though. Just like Strikers, I don't think the story is that memorable looking back, but I liked it. I like Tactica quite a bit. It's really cheap at this point, so if you're a P5 fan, I suggest trying it out. Most people that I talk to, I tend to be in the minority where I like Tactica more than most people, I think. And I dislike Strikers more than most people as well. I don't hate Strikers. I think it's good as well, but I prefer Tactica. Yeah, allergies, man. Allergies. Sorry. Yeah, Mokona. I know. King is like the #1 monarch aider. Can't blame him. It's yeah. Yeah, KG says Monarch sounded so good on paper, and then it released. Hey, I can't blame you. It's fine. I liked it. I thought it was like a little. I like mid games sometimes. You know, I love the Caligula effect games, and I think they have a lot of issues. You know. Yeah, but I like them. They're good. Just like Monarch. Nope, the direct is starting in 35 minutes. P5 Tactica is very good. P4 Tactica, why not? I agree, why not? It's probably not going to do that great. That's probably the reason why not. Do we have any other predictions? Anything you guys would like to talk about when it comes to me? I mean, thinking right now, I think one of the ports that I would like to see the most is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. If you guys don't know, I have not played that game. My name I have not played that game. My name is written on that game, right? It is a game that I am very confident that I'm going to like from everything that I've heard and played and stuff. A lot of y'all told me to play it. I get the comment every time that I say that I have not played it, people tell me to play it. I want to play it, and what I said is I am if it does not release on Switch 2 by the end of 2025. If it's not no, let me rephrase that. If it's not confirmed for Switch 2 by the end of 2025, I'm gonna buy it on PS5. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that is what I'm going to do because it looks too good. Have you guys played it? Because from what I've heard, it's really good. Hey, shoutouts to If Then Statement for the super chat. Very generous of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being you, mate. Thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. I say it every single time, but I really, really appreciate the love and support that you guys are giving me. Thank you so much, honestly. It means the world to me. And it's been a little slower in terms of content on the channel lately. You know, life doing its thing. I had some big changes in recent years for me. Made me more busy, and it's a little hard to make it work sometimes, right? Take some time off to do some YouTube, because people are asking me how do I pump out news so quickly after something happens, you know? And I have a great job. I have a full-time job, right? I have a great full-time job that allows me to manipulate my schedule pretty much however I want. But with my personal life as well right now, it's getting a little harder to like make it all work all at once. So when the channel's doing good, it makes it easier for me, you know? So thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, supporting however you can. It means the world to me. Again, If Then Statement, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I have not seen Nate the Hate's prediction on his community post. I was waiting for his podcast, and he missed it, apparently, unfortunately. I love his content. Nate the Hate's great channel. I think his co-streamer or co-host for his podcast has some weird takes sometimes. I guess kind of like me and King when he's on the show. He has some interesting takes. Oh, he's here. Yes, Game Key Cards Direct. Probably, baby. Probably. I have not seen his prediction though. So if you want to share some of that with us, please, I would be happy to react to what he is predicting. I would love a Soul Hackers 2 Switch 2 port. Hey, anyone who's mentioning Soul Hackers 2 deserves a thumbs up in my book. Good game. Good game. So cheap. If you like a hardcore dungeon crawler, if you like mainline SMT, buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Clair Obscur is special, instantly in my top 10 RPGs of all time. Insane $20. Insane indeed. They're very generous. Super chat. I think it's possible for Revival to show up. More people are here. So let's just share my prediction very quickly. So I don't want to repeat myself, spend too much time on that. But I think it's possible that they confirm Reload and they just say either on social or after the trailer, and by the way, Revival's coming as well. I think that's very possible. King has arrived. Yes, indeed. Cody, I bought Yakuza 0, but I have not played it still, unfortunately. I am going to play it, but right now I'm all in on my backlog. Like I just finished Pentiment. I am playing Skies of Arcadia. I am playing P5X still. I finished Rido. I'm doing backlog stuff more than recent titles, so I am sure I'm gonna like it, Cody, because Yakuza 0 is a 10 out of 10 game. They added on top of it, and it's portable now. It's gonna end up being a 10 out of 10 for me too. Very, as King is saying, very sad that it's a game key card though. That's for sure. Kitty in the back, yes, she is there. She's just watching, making sure everything's going well. I dropped Nate's prediction here. Let's do that. Atlus is Sega. He's predicting Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2. 1's already on Switch, so I assume 2. More Like a Dragon. He said Metaphor, Reload. New Team Asano game. That makes sense. New IP spinoff. That's what he said for RPGs. Awesome. Let's leave it at that. Thank you, I. Thank you. Makes sense. Yeah, insert name here. That is a very cool thing that you're mentioning, and I noticed that as well. Nintendo phrased this a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Generally, it's a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. I think it's going to be a big show. I think there's going to be a lot of big announcements. Yes, I'm playing P5X still. I like it. I like it. I'm going to talk about everything that's going on right now with the P5X. There's a lot of... lots of strange things. Oh, the Nintendo thing started. That's why I was like, I'm hearing something else. Show starts in 30 minutes. Where's my chat? Okay, here it is. There have been a few mentions of... stop, Hamada. Stop. I want to protect myself. I would go off for an Ace Attorney announcement. Please. Any expectations today? Well, again, I expect ATLUS to show up, so definitely Reload or Metaphor or Revival, Soul Hackers 2. I'm looking at Reload and Metaphor specifically, but yeah. Ace Attorney 7, please. Playing through Xenoblade 2. I'm hoping to get through the whole series this year. Xenoblade 2 is really good, and Xenoblade 3 is even better, in my opinion. So, the Resident Evil remakes from Capcom, very possible. But as I said before, I sound like an asshole every time that I say this. Every Capcom announcement that isn't Ace Attorney 7 hurts my soul. It's like they're poking me with a knife, you know. Been following you since SMT5 came out. I'm glad you're still here. Hey, thank you so much. It's been 4 years, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been doing this YouTube thing since March of 2020, and I am extremely grateful for every single one of you tuning into my streams and watching the vids and stuff. So, Harley in the car, straight up chilling. Awesome. I listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff during car rides as well. Is it too much to hope for SMT4 on Switch 2? Probably, Mark. Probably. At some point, I would hope that it happens, though, because that game is also, just like Yakuza 0, 8, 10 out of 10. When did the last Ace Attorney come out? The last one, Ace Attorney 6, that dropped in I want to say 2016, I think. Have we been waiting for Ace Attorney 7 as long as P6? Yep. Except we just get ports. We don't get new spin-offs. We don't get any... No. We just get ports. But they ported everything, which is cool. Sorry, kind of screamed there. Little voice crack. Ace Attorney 1 to 6. Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2. The Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. That's all on Nintendo. That is fantastic. And I played all of those. I replayed 1, 2, 3 on Switch. Not 4 and 5. Not 4, 5, and 6. But I played Investigations 1 and 2 and the Great Ace Attorney ones. I played all of those on Switch. 4, 5, and 6 I played on DS and 3DS respectively. So Persona 6 showing up. I'll be sick. Longer. I saw that Varlet, the new Persona game or new Furyu game that is Persona inspired. I need to write down. I wanna look into this game. I enjoy these games. They're kind of like my little niche that I like. Have I played the Valkyrie Profile in Elysium? No, I have not. They don't look appealing to me. A new SMT game. Favorite mainline game, Mark? SMT 4. Can't blame you. It is up there for sure. It is also my favorite mainline game. Yeah. No disrespect towards 5. I like 5 a lot, but I prefer 4. Raito 2. Raito 2 is gonna happen. I think it's a little too early though. FF9 remake. They kind of missed the mark with their anniversary, I think, so. SMT4 remake in HD, let me be a dumbass. Hey, I'm letting y'all be dumbasses with actual expectations. There's no worries. I'm hoping Ace Attorney 7's here, so who am I to talk? Anything else that you guys would like to see? Is there any publishers that we didn't talk about? For Square, again, I definitely think Square's gonna have a surprise or two. Probably we're gonna see the date for Intergrade FF7. If that thing is on cartridge, I'm buying it. If it's a game key card, I'm probably gonna skip it. I played it on PS4, kind of like it's good. I don't need to replay it though, but if it's on cart, I'm gonna buy it. Persona 1 and 2 remakes. You guys are mostly predicting ATLUS stuff, but outside of ATLUS and Sega, we kind of know what they're gonna do. But Digital Devil Saga? Digital Devil Saga would be awesome. Xenoblade Warriors. Steven, just tired in general. I have sleep issues, so sorry if it shows. My thoughts on Raito not charting on NPD Circana. Not too surprising, Jody, if you ask me. It didn't do that grell. It didn't do that well in Japan either. So I'm like, I still am of the opinion that no, I love Raito Remastered, and I'm excited that it's here, that it's available to play. I still think DDS 1 and 2 would have been a better pick. I think there was more potential for success there. But hey, they chose to do Raito, so I'm not surprised, JCat, fortunately. Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, hopefully, yes, please, Bravely Default 2. I think Nate the Hate is probably right that we're going to see some sort of Team Asano thing. They're doing Dragon Quest 1+2, though. That's coming out, what, November, October, potentially? Tartarus background music, yes, sir. Xenoblade Warriors is a cool idea. But you're gonna notice how they said they're publishing partners in the tweet and not developing partners. So I don't expect like Hyrule Wars to show up or stuff like Sakurai with the Kirby game. I don't expect any of that here today. Otherwise, it would be written developing partners and not publishing partners. You know, 1 second. Currently playing Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. That is very cool. Excited to see that. Excited to hear that. Great game. I need to play that one. Devil Survivor, first one, very good. Never played the second one myself. I need to play that. Arkham Knight on Switch too? Yep. They should patch the collection that they did. That is a recent Switch 1 release too, right? That is a 2023 game, I think. Ugh. That's rough. Those are games that would have great potential. Great sales potential in my mind too, so they fucked it up. If they were great ports, I would have purchased them. I skipped them. No hesitation. When I saw how they were performing, I was like, ooh, I'm good. Yeah, I hope that they still remaster DDS as well. I think they will. What do we think the one more announcement is? That is a really good question. If they do like a Starfield, I think that's possible. Some sort of big, some game, Call of Duty. As much as boring as that would be, I think Call of Duty showing up is possible. Otherwise, that is a good question. During a partner showcase, I don't think Reload closes. Reload could open. Devil Survivor 3. Megaton Arena game. Yes, that would be awesome. Hey, 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I've heard a ton of good things. I need to play that one. And I like games from that team. I liked Danganronpa 1 and 2. I like Danganronpa 1. I liked a lot. Danganronpa 2, I thought it was okay. I still need to play 3. And I loved Raincoat. Detective Archive Raincoat on Switch. That was great, man. I like that game. The gameplay loop was cool. Interesting story and everything. I love that game. Very, very cool game. Loved it. So I need to play 100 Line. The gameplay looks super dope. SMT6 coming 2035. Strange Journey port. Dragon Quest 12 would be awesome. Dragon Quest 12. I'm thinking Dragon Quest 12 would have been a game that you put in the April Direct. No? Just like FF7. Dragon Quest 12 could close. Dragon Quest 11S did great on Switch as well. 100 Line is long. It's really long. I am playing a long game right now. I'm 20 hours into Skies of Arcadia, so Skies of Arcadia Legends on GameCube. I'm working on a very special video for y'all for this game too, so hope you guys check it out when it comes out. Raincoat was nice, but the mysteries felt a bit too easy. Yes, I agree. Can't wait for the sequel. Is that confirmed, the sequel? Because I'm in. See, we were talking about long games. Octopath Traveler 2, I've heard a lot of good things. And I love the first game, but it came out at a very bad time for me, and I still need to check it out. Same thing for Fire Emblem Engage. Just came out at a bad time. It looks kind of repulsive to me too. Fire Emblem Engage. I'm not sure why. I think certain scenes and models look great, but like the main characters, I hate how they look. I think they went too anime with it. The Trails in the Sky remake, I am very excited for. Sims on Switch. Not sure why that's not a thing already, so makes sense to me. GTA 4? Yeah, there's a GTA 4 remaster remake thing rumored. That would be cool. They need to fix the controls though. Deca Police? Deca Police... Level 5 is hard to predict, man. There's also Professor Layton. Deca Police looks awesome. I would like to see that. I think that's a 2026 game, right? Yeah, if it's a 2026 game, I think it's possible we see it. That would be cool, man. That would be really cool. Engage is like a gacha, but not. Engage is fun, but the plot sucks badly. It's gross. God damn. Engage was just okay. That Houdini, that's what I hear generally. So it's worth playing for the gameplay alone if you catch it on sale. I own it already, but I'm scared I won't like it, and I like everything Fire Emblem. So I have not played any Super Robot Wars games. No, I have not. He's Proud Nerdix. He's a memoir of Celceta. Yep, possibly. No, Expedition 33 is not on Switch, and that is a game that I would like to see confirmed for Switch for sure. Tales of Arise? Maybe. Seems a little late for that, though. That is like a 2021 game. I'm not replaying that. I played Tales of Arise. I liked it. Fine. Not enough to replay it, that's for sure. I remember it being a little long, too. A new Tales of Remaster, that's really possible. They confirmed that a Tales of Remaster would be announced. My lighting is awful. I'm so sorry. They confirmed that a new Tales of Remaster would be shown. So any predictions? We're 14 minutes away from the start, so JP, I think you're in the majority here that Three Houses is better than Engage. Most people would agree with you. Hoping the SpongeBob Cosmic Chick sequel is announced here. Okay. That's all. That's what we're all here for. I'm not too sure about that, bro. We're all here for Ace Attorney. Will I stream Gamescom? Possibly. When is that opening night live? I probably. If I can, I will. We all have hopes, but what do you think they will? Do you think they will fumble this direct? I don't. I think we're gonna see a lot of good stuff. New Etron Odyssey is possible. Shadow Heart Sport. Wow, that would be awesome. I've been wanting to play this. Oh, Stroger. That is one game that is definitely showing up. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Those two games, they were rated for Switch too. So I think they're showing up for sure. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to go grab another box of tissues. Allergies are kicking. Sorry. It's just going to take a sec. Hey, Adam, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. New South Park RPG. Yes, sir. I need to give those games another chance. I played the first one, The Stick of Truth, on PlayStation 3 a little bit, and I dropped it. I thought it was a little boring. If Ace Attorney 7's announced, I'll post myself licking your feet. Let's go. We have a deal. That is a handshake, mate. Monarch 2. The new Digimon game comes to Switch too? I think it's possible. I think that's possible. Lost Dimension 2? I need to play Lost Dimension. Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2? Let's go. Look at Adam. Look at Adam showing up, spitting facts. I'm expecting ATLUS to show up, same. But all I want is for Capcom to reveal Ace Attorney 7. Facts. I keep talking about Ace Attorney 7 ever since we started. Let's go. Xenogears Remastered? Let's go. I have a bad feeling that this direct's going to be 99% ports. I think there's a good chance we see a lot of ports. Yep. But Silence, not everyone is a multi-platform player, so ports can be exciting too. I understand that if you're like me and you have all platforms, or you play on all platforms, not as exciting. I mostly play on Nintendo, so you know, even if I have a PlayStation, stuff like Expedition 33, I wish this was on Nintendo. So if it shows up there, that's a day one game for me, and it's been out on PlayStation and I have not played it. So for me, ports are still a little exciting. Obviously, stuff like ATLUS ports, I'm excited that more people get to experience this game. I'm excited that they're now on my preferred platform. But you know, when Reload drops in 3 months, I'm not gonna be like super excited to play it. I played over 100 hours of that game, you know. 30 minutes of Catherine gameplay on Switch on? Is that a is that a throwback, a wink at New Game Plus? If you were there during New Game Plus, Sean, in my stream, that is my first live stream ever. We were expecting, we were hoping for the confirmation that Persona 5 Scramble would be coming out in the West. But what we got is 30 minutes of Catherine footage, and the guy was bad at it. It couldn't climb. Silent Hill 2 ports, very possible. Silent Hill 2 port, that's very possible. Pal World, I don't know about that. I understand, Silence, totally fair. I understand. You were there, Sean? Oh, I appreciate you. It's been 5 years. Yeah, that was painful. That was painful. Like, that was my first stream, and that was... I had like 100 subscribers, and that stream we went at like 600 viewers at some point live. I was overwhelmed watching Catherine gameplay too. But I was like, what the hell's going on? Why is everyone watching with me? Persona Q1 and Q2 ports announcement. I don't think now's the time. I think it's possible, but I don't think now's the time. Team Asano's probably gonna show up. Yep. Let's raise the volume a little bit of that beat. How about when we expected the P4G port to be announced, but we got P4AU instead? That is one of the craziest moments in this channel's history. Dumbasses watching the Game Awards during Persona 25th, praying and hoping for golden P25th logo. Whoa! Teddy shows up on screen. Whoa! It's Arena. Due to the success of Persona 4 Golden on Steam, we decided to port Arena to consoles. I'm so glad we're not in that time anymore. God damn. Trauma Center with the mouse controls is a yes in my book, Demicro. The bathroom incident? Yeah, the bathroom incident was the infamous piss and miss, you know? I can't wait for Persona 30th. I hope it sucks ass like P25th, because that was very interesting for content, you know? I was making these videos and we were all like dying inside and like those are man, P25th was a great time. Speaking of Arena, I hope LRG does a physical of that game. I have a physical of that game. It's a Japanese physical copy though. Red Dead 2, I think it's very possible. The secret P25th posters that everyone thought was P6. It's a wallpaper, bitch. That's what Atlus told us. Shout out to the green paint bucket. Yeah, Hamada. Yeah, that was a good one. I remember that as well. Green paint, my beloved. I didn't even give a fuck, man. The P25th, that was great. Great memories. King and I, we hosted the during the biggest, the beginning of P25th. We hosted my biggest stream ever here on the channel. We reached like 1,300 viewers live at midnight at the beginning of P25th, hoping for something. We were refreshing that bitch, and at some point, the site went up, and it was wallpapers. We went from like 1,300 viewers to like 300 in 2 minutes or something. We were dying inside. I'm sure you remember that, King, but if I'm sure some of y'all were there, so shout outs if you were, but man. Oh! Ash here in the chat coming in with a question. Is Vanillaware gonna show up? I hope they do. I certainly hope they do. Vanillaware is hard to predict because you have stuff like 13 Sentinels, which took extremely long to show up and to release, with the Vita version and the Vita version getting canceled and all that stuff. And then you have Unicorn Overlord dropping very quickly, you know? So I'm kind of like not sure what's going to happen. The 30th anniversary is gonna go even harder. 30th anniversary stream, King, you're coming on as well on that stream. That's for sure. Oh, the Stroger, that was the meme moment. That was the piss and miss when Xbox they announced the Persona 3 portable, 4 golden, and 5 royal ports to consoles. Phil Spencer was like, oh, we have some sort of announcement from our partners in the East to share with y'all and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I need to take a piss. And I stood up and I was in the bathroom taking a leak and the ATLUS logo popped up. So King was still watching, you know. So when I got out of my bathroom that was in my previous house, I could hear from my mic this motherfucker screaming. And I looked and I saw ATLUS logo and I started running and I was like, what the, oh no! And then I put my headset back on. That was, you guys can check out, I have my reaction on the channel, but that's when it happened. And that is definitely the best like reaction moment for sure. That or the July 2020 Nintendo Partner Showcase where they revealed Nocturne HD and SMT5. They re-revealed that. That was insane. That is also one of the craziest reactions. Etron Odyssey 4 to 6 ports. Hamada, thank you. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to say, but people, they disagree with me and whenever I say that. We got 4 HD remasters out of P25th. That is very good. The way that they did it, though, the way that they spaced out the announcements, and they just they announced 3 at the same time at the end. No, there was no reason to do that. You port portable, you port golden, you port royal, and that's it, you know. And we're 2 minutes away, so let me get ready. Okay, so we're gonna close the beat, close this thing. Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct. Make this full screen. All right. The audio is low right now. I'm going to raise it when it starts, but as always, being a professional streamer, I am counting on you guys to tell me how it sounds. That way I can adjust either my voice or the streams. So it should be cool. Final prediction is Persona 3 Reload with DLC complete on cart. I want to will it on existence. I am hoping for just that. And freaking Ace Attorney 7. You guys are, we're getting that bad boy. Let's go. It's happening today. It is happening today. I think we're going to have a good time. I think it's going to be a good show. And I hope you guys get the announcements that you want to see. It's time to hear a beautiful objection. Oh, man. Adam, let's go. I want to see an art piece from you. If we see Ace Attorney 7 today, please. Predict Persona 6, you coward. Ah. I am a coward. I am. I think Call of Duty would be cool. It's long overdue, but I just hope they don't close with that. Baldur's Gate 3. That'd be cool. I'd try it out if it releases on Switch. Hoping for minimal keycards. Alright, raise the audio. Please tell me how it sounds, you guys. Please. Alright. Elden Ring is opening. Nope. It sounds good. Yay. Nice. Thanks, y'all. Oh, no. Not a wasted announcement at the start. Fuck. Oh, man. They hate me. They hate my ass. This is not Ace Attorney 7. It's Monster Hunter stories.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the
Salty.
sole Rathalos rider in a snake.
Capcom is doing everything but Ace Attorney 7.
Into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
I've heard these games are good, but they're not Ace Attorney 7. It's not new? No, I think it's new, mate. They have 1 and 2. They don't have a 38.
Two sounds overlapping each other.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo
Yeah, I'm staying
Direct
salty
Partner
as well.
Showcase.
Fuck off.
In this presentation,
They open
we'll
with
be
Capcom
focusing on
and it's
games
not
from
Ace
our
Attorney.
publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter
Capcom will also
Stories
close
3,
the direct with our
Twisted
favorite lawyer. I
Reflection,
believe. Yes, sir,
launching on
Adam.
Nintendo
Tell
Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms. Okay,
Makes sense.
first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let the good times roll. By royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto
Hey,
Nintendo Switch.
You don't have to be sorry, Crisis Rat. It's fine. I've heard good
Roll
things
your
about Monster
Katamari
Hunter
through historic
stories.
eras like Edo,
I'm just
Japan, and more. It's a
It's
time-hopping
been a
trip through
decade.
the ages to
Give me Ace
restore the
Attorney.
universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online
Damn, here.
multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history. Get ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Switch 1 game.
The dance floor is
on.
calling.
Bruh.
Been a minute since I took it to another ether. Got you in it, now you burn up like you got a fever.
Sorry. I assume you guys don't care. It's not even monetized, so I don't even have to do that, but Still, I hate to see the little copyright claim in my freaking YouTube studio. Oh, I like Dua Lipa. I like Madonna. I'm gonna sing for y'all. I can do that. Oh boy, not that one. Yeah. If they have like a Kazuma Kiryu edition, I would buy that, but otherwise, who gives a fuck? Is this? They're saying it's more or less 25. Yeah.
They can't put me out, that's right, I'm on fire.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Battle
Hey,
Beyond
called
the
that
Limit.
one. That's cool.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon
We're
Ball
two Bandai
Sparking
Namco
Zero,
games in.
the latest in the Arena Battler series.
That is cool.
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode battle mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives
game was
of 8
like
characters, including
Such
Goku.
a big deal when it first when it was first announced, and
Follow
when it
your own
dropped,
path
like it
and
kind of
redefine history with alternate
everyone
versions of
stopped
those
caring or
encounters.
something. It was a
In
big deal
custom
when it was
battle
announced,
mode,
like the
you
new
choose
Budokai
the
Tenkaichi
fighters,
game.
stages, and dialogue.
That's
to
releasing
create
on
your
Switch
own
1 as well.
scenarios.
Wow.
Then share them online with players around the world. Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks.
Bringing back
Get
memories.
ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when
I loved Budokai Tenkaichi
Dragon
3.
Ball Sparking Zero
back in
launches
the
on the Nintendo
PlayStation 2
Switch
days.
2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today
That's cool.
on Nintendo eShop.
Cool announcement.
Time to get back to your
The hell?
roots.
Plant vs. Zombies. Can we expect Vanillaware games on PC in the future? Vanillaware games on PC, I've did a lot of research trying to understand what's going on here, and there's nothing out there. They just don't seem interested. I hope it changes at some point. Oh, it's the mobile game in HD, really? I thought it was gonna be the 3D online thing.
The club is yours.
It's like he's got the ball on a string. Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game. Well, I haven't seen that one before.
Pacing's pretty good, at least.
Get reacquainted with these games.
Reload.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man.
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch. Through forests or on ice. Use Pac-tastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses.
Hey, let's do
Plus,
what we do
now
with
you can
State
adventure
of
with a
Place.
pal
What's the
in
grade out
local
of 10
co-op.
so far? I'm at a 3.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. lead your party of black mages,
Tactics, okay, that's cool. That was already
dragoons,
confirmed.
and other allies.
See, this
to
was
victory
already
in the
confirmed
beloved
because
strategy
it's getting a
RPG,
Switch 1 version as
Final
well.
Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements. The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters.
I'm gonna buy that.
But still,
I'm already
I know
sold.
that he and I are different.
A
As
2
well
so
as
far?
new difficulty options.
Damn, everyone's
a
on
feature
2.
to review story events.
Yeah, the Monster
and
Hunter
more.
stories kind of kicked us in the nuts. All right, we're going to.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo
What do
Switch
you mean
2
physical?
and
Fuck
Nintendo
off, Square
Switch,
Enix. It's a GameCube
September
card.
30th.
Fuck
Pre-orders
off.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins. Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the
Sega's
supernatural
publishing?
power of Persona. Attend class and explore the city
Finally.
during the day.
Was that
as
Switch
you
2
forge
only or
bonds
Switch
with
1 as
every
well?
Interaction.
I didn't notice.
Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows.
It's
at
exciting
night.
to see these games in presentations. We just
Enter
like
the
these
dark
games, you know?
hour and
Let's
seal
go.
your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch,
Switch
2
2 only.
Physical,
Physical.
October 23rd.
Eh, probably
Pre-orders
GameCube card.
begin later today.
Hopefully not.
On Nintendo eShop.
Okay, they're
Next,
not doing the
please
revival
take
thing.
A look at this.
Okay. Okay. Sega's publishing, though. Right? Switch 1 as well? Is it coming to Switch 1 as well? That is a good.
Given
That
an
is good
opening,
news if
he
it's
will
coming out on
bear
Switch
his
1 as well.
flames.
Come on, Atlas. Tweet.
Until Hyrule itself is no more.
I have not tweeted.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
Only Switch 2. Yeah, that was only Switch 2 only. Okay, cool. What I thought. Kind of wish it was on all platforms, but that would have surprised me. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got Reload. We got that right. Metaphor's coming. I'm not worried. Metaphor is coming. Maybe not
This
today,
is
but
madness.
it's we're gonna have Metaphor on Switch 2. There's no way in hell we don't.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Yeah, I'm over them as well. I like the first 2, but I'm good at this point. I'm overwhelmed. 2 was enough. I'm good. Story of Tears of the Kingdom isn't interesting enough for me to play the Warriors thing, you know?
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to the Legend of Zelda.
That's
Tears of the
also
Kingdom
what I
game
think, Houdini.
when it
There's
launches
potential
this
for a
winter.
Metaphor
We'll share
Royal
more
or
information
something.
on this title
So
in the future.
that could be when.
Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
The realest Madden ever,
Bruh.
built from Sundays.
Brr.
It's game time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles. Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team to victory. All built from real NFL data. In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite NFL coach, each with their own
Yeah,
strategy.
this direct so far has been.
Customize your game
I'm excited
plan
that
by
Reload is
selecting
now
new
on
abilities
Nintendo.
each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays. Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A cozy
If you guys see
campfire is calling.
Reload go up somewhere, I want to know if it's a game key card or a
Calling all camping
on-card,
enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames
October
properly,
23rd.
they'll fizzle out. To stoke
Okay.
your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough
That's
oxygen
that's
flow
for sure.
through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy
They have the
conditions.
date stuff for
But
the rest
try
of the year.
mastering
I
your
was expecting
campfire
a
making
direct and not a
skills
partner
first.
showcase
With
today,
a
so I
compatible
don't know at
USB
this
camera,
point.
you can
Ooh.
enjoy each other's company around the
That's gross.
campfire. You might even strike up some interesting conversations. Relax and stay a while. When
I know,
chilling
just
by
a
the
random,
fire
but
sparks
look at
to
Sonic
life on
Crossroads or
Nintendo
Sonic
Switch
Cross
2
Worlds. That is getting a
later
real
today.
physical, so I'm kind of hoping.
Fight battles big and small in these games. Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown.
Show them. Awesome. Not.
To cure a witch's illness, her tiny
Man,
familiar
oh,
embarks
man.
on a grand adventure. With
Not
your
so
magical
great so far,
froggy
you guys, I'll
backpack
be
in
honest.
tow.
I need
You
something
can
good.
climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella
Yeah, what's a
launches
grade out
on
of 10?
Nintendo Switch
I'm
2
at 6 right
next
now
year.
because of Reload. It's not getting any additional points
Explore
if
a
there's
galaxy
nothing better
full of opportunity.
showing up. Like Reload,
Embark
Reload's
on a
giving it a
journey
pass for
across
me.
the
But
iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the
Yasha,
Jedi
I like it.
films.
I like
You'll
it.
take on the role of Kay Vess, who,
7 minutes
along
left?
with her companion Nyx,
7?
is fighting for
Oh.
her freedom.
oh,
Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that
One out of
blend
10, 1 out of
stealth
10,
and
4 out of
shooting,
10.
with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past. As an agent
5
of a
out of 10.
secret collective,
Yo, it doesn't
you'll travel
pass.
between a future plagued by anomalies.
Generally,
and
Nintendo
the
Directs
past on the
are
verge of
good. Like,
collapse
ugh.
to uncover the mysteries of this world.
yo,
In
Yo.
the future, dangerous
This-
creatures born
this
from
means
the
that my
remnants of
backlog
humanity
is gonna-
prowl the wasteland.
it's gonna keep.
You'll need to craft ammo
Lowering,
and
you know,
supplies
that's
with
not
limited
bad news for me.
resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality. What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, The New Dawn, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th. The dragons of the East
Kiwami
and
2
West clash.
So they are gonna go back and do all the brawlers. Wow. Well, that's exciting. That's dope. Awesome. Which means that at some point we're gonna have everything Yakuza on Switch 2. They're doing the whole franchise now.
Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo
Fire
Switch
game.
2.
Check it out. It's gonna run well now too.
Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka.
I knew they were waiting for Switch 2 for the Dragon Engine.
Districts in Japan.
Makes sense, we got only Kiwami 1.
Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu faces down the Dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda. Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything
That
else
is the
at your
first
disposal.
Dragon Engine game on Nintendo, yep.
Plus,
It
there's
looks
still
great
plenty
too.
else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf.
If you guys have
There's
not
no shortage of
played
things to
Yakuza
do.
0, please check it out. Please. Such a good game. You're gonna fall in love with the franchise. These games have some of the
Clash
best
between
writing
two
and some of the best
dragons
characters
begins when
ever.
Yakuza
Kazuma Kiryu is the
Kiwami
number
2
one
launches on
character
Nintendo
in
Switch
gaming
2,
for me at this point.
November 13th.
He's the GOAT.
And
Oh.
Yakuza Kiwami, the story that
Oh!
launched the epic series, is also
Oh, no, I
launching
thought
on
they were
Switch 2
upgrading
the
it.
same day, featuring enhanced graphics, improved frame rates, and
Yes!
additional language support.
Yes, they're upgrading it. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Let's go. Okay,
There are
that's
plenty
cool.
more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo
That's cool.
Switch 2. Let's take a quick
Okay,
look.
there's more. That's cool because the first version is running kind of ish on Switch 1 and it's not that much better on Switch 2, so it's cool. Sega again. That's cool that they're upgrading Kiwami 1. That's freaking dope. I'm excited. That's cool. That's 7. Are we gonna be in there? Nope.
Before we go, we've got 2 more games to show you.
Really?
Please take a look.
FF7's gonna be out of these two.
To pass through that door is to
Oh,
pass
the new
through
Team
time.
Asano. Alright, we called it.
To travel a road
Call of
spans
Duty's gonna close for real.
from here. Heroes
Hey, G2D
set out
looks
on a
sexy,
journey
man.
of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought
Action
to life
RPG.
in HD 2D. This is Philabildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes. A spell of safekeeping is all that
That team is doing, they did all the genres now. They did turn-based, they did tactical with strategy RPG, which was strategy was great,
a set
man.
of ruins is discovered
Triangle
in the wilds
strategy?
beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike.
This looks cool.
Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time.
That's interesting.
You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye
Joshua,
on a grand
I was thinking
journey
the exact same
that
thing,
unknown
but
to them will span 1,000 years.
I decided to keep the comment for myself. People don't like when I say this.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales launches on
Interesting name.
Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
It's gonna be underwhelming if they close
After
with
today's
freaking
presentation,
a demo.
a
That's
debut
cool.
demo will be available.
They're
and there
not
will be
closing
an
with
upcoming
COD.
survey to gather player feedback.
FF7 getting a date would be even more underwhelming.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Oh. Someone called it. Someone called it.
Yes, I suppose
early in the
time
direct.
is right.
Octopath Zero?
finally
Someone
ready.
called that. Man, oh man.
Come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of
Atlas
beginnings
dropped.
that unfolds across Orstera. Octopath Traveler 0
There's
is
both
available
for
on
dropping this
December
year?
4th, 2025.
Damn.
That's all for today's
That's all.
Nintendo Direct
Hey.
Partner Showcase.
I'll be honest. Wasn't that great. I have to be honest. Generally speaking, Nintendo Directs, way better than that. I'm very excited that Reload's coming to Switch. I want to see more. I hope we have like all DLC and everything on the cartridge. I'll make a video about that though. It's time for an Atlas News episode. You guys know me. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. That was fun. We had a lot of fun regardless of the show being kind of but I think right now it's open bar for announcements from third parties with Nintendo. So I think we're going to see more and more announcements as we move ahead, you know, with the Switch 2. So thanks for watching, y'all. I see y'all's grades. I'm still at a 6 right now, I'll be honest. The Team Asano games, they're great, but they don't hit as much as they used to. No Ace, I had nothing for me, basically, other than the... I'm excited that Yakuza's getting Kiwami 2. That's great. I'm excited that Kiwami 1's getting an update. That's also very awesome. And I'm excited for Reload. But, yeah, I mean, that's good news for my backlog because I might stream Gamescom, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, lots of videos are coming on the channel, and I appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking. It is always a big help. So take care. Thank you for watching with me today. You have a good day.